Hello, fellow captains. I am your host, Brent Justice. Welcome to my gaming channel, Just Gaming for Us. I am here in Star Trek Online. We are going to continue the Omega playthrough that I have my Reman character in the Romulan faction aligned with the KDF. In the last mission, we have started a new storyline mission called Yesterday's War. We started with Temporal Ambassador, and that is a good introduction to all the time travelness that we're about to get into. Now, the way that this plays out is that the next, quote, mission would have been the Once and Future Agent. It's not really a mission, it's just really a method of communication. You talk with Daniels, and he introduces you to this timeline stuff that we're about to do, this whole future stuff we're about to get into. He needs our help, and we have to help him, basically. The reason why it's not showing up for me to play right now is because I actually already played it on this character, because I needed to get to a couple of missions where I had got the Nakul armor and stuff on this character. I have the Nakul Temporal Operative Shield and armor, and to do that I had to play some future missions ahead of what I was supposed to do. I did that, and so to do that I had to get through the Once and Future Agent. So we can't really see that again. I can't replay it or re-show it to you. That's unfortunate. I wonder if I can, because isn't Daniels on somewhere? No, you know what? I don't think he is. I was gonna say, isn't he on Earth Space Dock? But then I'm KDF aligned. I can't go to Earth Space Dock. He wouldn't be on Kronos, so I don't think there's a contact for him to see all that again. But really, that's okay. We're not missing a whole lot there. Just know that that was to introduce us to the whole temporal storyline we're about to get into. So the next thing we can do then is move on to the next mission, which is called the Core of the Matter. So let's do that. Daniels has discovered unusual temporal activity in the 23rd century Romulan space and requires your assistance.
We've detected significant temporal activity in the Galorndon core system, circa the 23rd century. I'm going to investigate it, and I'd like you to join me. We believe the Nakul are involved, along with a planet killer, a doomsday machine. If so, we need to stop them at all costs. I'll provide your ship with holographic camouflage. It's best if the Romulans of that time don't see a vessel from the future.
Okay, and this is where we get the neutronium-laced combat armor, if you're looking for that, which is a very good armor to use in the game. Until you can get to the Nakul stuff, the neutronium-laced combat armor is pretty good. So we want to go to Galorndon Core, which is not too far from where we are, so let's just go ahead and fly there. So yeah, what we're basically doing here is going back in time, and as a Romulan, it'll be interesting because I am a Romulan, yet I'm going to be using, I'm a Reman actually, and I'm going to be using a Romulan disguise. Romulan of the 23rd century disguise. And here we are, right on time. Begin the core of the matter. We are going back in time. Daniels obviously is the one who is doing the time traveling for us. And with our holographic disguise, we look like a TOS Romulan cruiser. Look at that. We've arrived, Admiral. The holographic camouflage Daniels provided is online, and as for the Romulans of this time are concerned, we're a Talis-class warbird. Excellent work, Daniels.
Thank you. I've also transmitted files that will establish your cover identity as Tal Shiar security operatives. You'll need to put this data into their local network before entering the research facility, however. There's a comms satellite nearby that you can use to accomplish this.
So we're going to fly to this satellite and input some, hack into their systems, put some information in there about us so that we can land. Yeah, we're an old Talis warbird. Check that out. Very cool looking. Data transmission completed. Our Tal Shiar credentials are in their system and should withstand scrutiny. I'd expect a fair amount of fear and loathing from their staff. Unannounced visits from the Tal Shiar aren't exactly a cause for celebration. Well, let's hope the Tal Shiar's reputation keeps us above suspicion. Now we can approach Golondon Core. There's a doomsday machine here with the Nakul. They are from the future, so this is not a good thing. They are interfering in the past.
Tal Shiar vessel, cease all sensor scans of the device immediately. You do not have the proper clearance.
Watch your tone, Nakul. We will respect your wishes for now. Okay, let's head to transporter range.
IRW Moreri. This is Golondon Station Command. Please transmit your security credentials.
Acknowledge. Station command transmitting now.
Data received, Moreri. Welcome to Golondon Core. Sending you transporter coordinates now. I've taken the liberty of informing Commander Chulak. I'm sure the director will want to greet you personally.
Very well. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, let's beam down. We get all our bridge officers. But we should all be disguised as Romulans of the era. And I like these old missions. They really did a good job with this one because it really feels like 23rd century Romulans. With the outfits and the Talis Warbird and everything. Really feels retro. Especially the outfits. You'll see when we get down here and have the hollow emitters on. Our TOS outfits that are pretty cool looking.
Doomsday machines seek and destroy planetary bodies, consuming what remains as fuel. And yet there's one in orbit just sitting there, peacefully. It looks like reports of the Nakul gaining the ability to control the machines are accurate. We need to find out how, and fast. Your holographic disguises should conceal you while you search the facility. Good hunting.
Okay. We'll put the planet between... Okay, so our ship is going away for a little bit. Check out these outfits. Is that not just incredible looking? I love the look of those TOS Romulan outfits. That just looks good to me. And then the skirts on the girls, it just looks good. Alright, let's investigate operations. Nakul are guarding this place.
This area is restricted. You need to leave now.
I am a sub-commander of the Tal Shiar. Step aside.
My orders are clear, Romulan. No one is to pass this point until the meeting is concluded. No one, not even Chulak himself.
Huh. Well, remember, I am playing an evil character, even though I am now in the past infiltrating the Tal Shiar. I am still playing a negative character, you could say. So, you'll wish you hadn't crossed the Tal Shiar, lackey. I got to. It's what I gotta do. My character would say that.
Sub-Commander, it is my duty to inform you that this area is restricted. Sir.
Better be sure. It's not wise to refuse the Tal Shiar, son. Or not to me, Centurion. Step aside now. I think I'd just be more direct.
Yes, Sub-Commander. At once. Forgive my rudeness. Access granted. Let me get the door for you.
Thank you. Your service to the Empire has been noted, Centurion. Yeah, it worked. The direct approach. Log into the sensor network. Sensors indicate that an encoded signal of Nakul origin is being beamed to the Doomsday machine. It's coming from the chamber in the Nakul that the Nakul are guarding. According to these logs, whenever the Doomsday machine attempts to engage its primary directive, a signal pulse is beamed to its command core and the machine stops. It appears we're one step closer to learning how they're controlling a Doomsday machine. So they're sending a signal. Let's investigate Chulak's office.
Sub-Commander, I've been instructed to grant you access to this facility.
And will you obey?
Of course, Sub-Commander. My family is a friend to the Tal Shiar and loyal to the Empire. Access for you and your team is granted.
Dutiful service to the Empire is always rewarded. Carry on. See what Chulak is hiding. Please input your selection below.
The Senate has dispatched an agent from an alien race known as the Nakul. Repugnant creature. But she's of a keen mind and cunning I can appreciate as a Romulan officer. If only her visage wasn't so hideous. She boasts she has a weapon that will turn the tide in favor of Romulus. An old song, to be sure, but she sings it sweetly.
Okay.
Krog's mysterious backer, the so-called envoy, has made an impression in the right circles of power. We'll see if he can deliver, however. Data on his miracle weapon is due to arrive soon. Those scars, truly hideous. Krog is practically radiant in comparison.
Okay.
My researchers have analyzed the Nakul weapon data. It matches a report we have on an incident in Federation space involving a doomsday machine. If accurate, this weapon destroyed USS Constellation and nearly rid the cosmos of USS Enterprise. It seems Enterprise's thrice-damned captain exposed a vulnerability in the weapon. I shall have to address this with Krog upon her return.
Okay, and?
Krog arrives tomorrow, along with her reportedly improved weapon. I believe the envoy will be making an appearance as well. It seems it's the season for guests. If my agents are to be believed, we'll be getting a visit from the Tal Shiar very soon. I'm already suffering the witless bureaucrat from the Senate. To endure the serpents of the secret police is nearly too much to ask of a true Romulan.
Okay, download all those logs. Lots of information there. Let's go to the conference room and see what this meeting is all about. Make sure all my people catch up with me. Ah, here's Chulak himself.
Sub-Commander, if this doomsday weapon lives up to the Nakul woman's boasts, it will ensure the Empire's dominance over the entire quadrant. The Federation and the Klingons will have no choice but to bend the knee to Romulus, or face annihilation.
And perhaps the Tal Shiar does not underestimate our enemies, especially when they're desperate.
Of course. However, even a cornered beast knows when it has lost.
And the Nakul Krog.
Greetings, Sub-Commander. I knew it was only a matter of time before the fabled Tal Shiar came to call. The Nakul have brought a glorious weapon to your empire. You won't be disappointed. I can assure you.
I hope so, Specialist, for your sake.
Have a care, friend. We don't take kindly to threats.
Well, that's what I do. I threaten. Alright, well, let's take our place and see what this is all about.
Your attention, please. Let's begin, shall we? We thank Specialist Krog of Nakul for joining us. We have concerns about the dangers involved with this weapon.
You have nothing to fear from the machine, my friend.
Would you be so confident if you were here, Envoy?
Utterly so, Commander.
Whoa.
Soon, the doomsday machine will bring our foes to their knees.
Bold words, Envoy. We shall see, won't we?
It would seem a demonstration is in order. See to it, Krog.
As you wish. Shall we, Commander?
Very well. Show me what this beast of yours can do.
It will be my pleasure.
Enjoy the show, interloper. They are using holographic disguises. Guards, deal with them.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess that didn't work for too long. He knew better.
Enemy targets on sensor. Flanking damage detected.
It's been a while since I have played on this character.
Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power.
I'm dead. Come save me, everybody. Oh gosh, everybody's dying. There's a lot of them out there. I'm just gonna respawn. I guess we're gonna respawn here. That's a weird place to respawn.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power.
Want to go back and make sure we got everyone back here. Yep. Clear everybody out.
Personal shield losing power.
There we go. That was a bit rough. Remember, I am playing on advanced difficulty, so that many Romulans did overwhelm me. We need to go to operations over here, I think. Uh-oh. I knew I was going to get interrupted.
Personal shield losing power.
Beam up console equipment.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Defeat security. I think we just did that. And now we can beam back to ship. Alright, let's go. So we got the device that was controlling the doomsday machine.
We're trying to get our computer to interface with that Nakul control console, but their tech is quite advanced. I need at least 5 minutes to integrate it.
Your uninvited guests will make a fine target for the weapon, Chulak.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
The doomsday machine is about to open fire! Nice dodge. Keep it up.
4 shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%. Target's shield has failed. 4 shields failing.
It's targeting us again. We need to move.
Lots of ships. I'm just getting out of there.
That was close.
That's
almost got this console working.
A lot of ships. I just had to get away. Let's get this one over here.
Target's shields have failed. Right shield's failing. Hull integrity below 25%.
The console is ready. Get close to the doomsday machine so we can transmit the control codes.
Okay. I'm gonna try. Hey, I did it.
Activating shutdown protocol. Now.
4 shields failing. Rear shields failing.
I think
something is wrong. It's
about
not
to
working.
Explode.
It's firing indiscriminately.
Enough! It's only a matter of time before that thing destroys the planet! All ships, destroy the doomsday weapon and the cool ships! Now!
Okay, now everybody's just killing everybody.
The fabled Romulan treachery at last.
Ship is under attack.
You'll regret this, Chulok.
4 shields failing.
Romulan attack wing! Fire torpedoes into that thing's maw!
Hull integrity below 75.
All ships,
Target's shield
protect the
has
planet
failed.
from that machine at all costs! Yes, then a cool ship is about to be food for the beast. That should end it. Wait! What's happening? The machine. It's on a collision course. No! No!
Yes, and there it went. And that's what happened to Golondon Core.
Target's shields have failed.
And we're back here again.
4 shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Four shields failing. Target's shields have failed. Left shields failing. Rear shields failing.
Oops. I almost had it. I almost had it.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
There we go. Now I got it.
I don't know who you are, and I don't care. You helped us with the traitorous Nakul, and that earned you a reprieve. For now. Leave while you still can.
Okay. Daniels would like to meet him on a ship. Okay, let's do that then. See what he has to say.
The Nakul ship must have detonated within the doomsday machine. Disrupted it somehow. This must feel like a Pyrrhic victory at best, too.
Daniel's face has changed.
And, occupational hazard, I'm afraid. I'll be fine.
Something
what
which
is that Chulak and his allies would have killed billions had their plan succeeded. Instead, his life is a cautionary tale, forever disgraced by his loss here today.
Something which is never explained in the storyline is why Daniels is transfiguring and changing with the timelines changing. It doesn't make sense, but okay, that's happening anyway. His face is changing. So let's talk about Gallandon Core, because that is actually from a TNG episode. If you remember the one where Geordi is trapped on a planet that has this devastating lightning storm and properties that affect his visor. He's not able to use his visor. He can't see. So he's practically, well, no, he is blind on this planet. But for his luck, there is a Romulan on this planet who can see and helps Geordi. They become allies and help each other escape this planet, and it's Gallandon Core. So how Gallandon Core became that way was just explained in this mission. A doomsday machine in the past, here the 23rd century, collided with the planet and made it what it was in the 24th century when they found it in the future. So that explains how it became devastated. And that is a really cool element. And that's what I like about this game, Star Trek Online, is that they answer some of these questions that you've seen on screen, and they actually give a reason for why. Here's how this could have happened, and an explanation for it. And it all ties together. So that's very cool. I like that tie-in. But anyway, yeah, that was a cool mission. Little time travel there, back to the 23rd century. TOS Romulans is very cool to see. And there's an envoy, some power from the future we don't know, who's manipulating the past. We have the Nakul, who are from the future, and they are manipulating the past. And Daniel's trying to fix it all, but the timeline has changed somehow, and it has affected his face. And I think we're going to continue to see that. And that's pretty much where we are in the storyline here now. Some very cool stuff. Let's turn this in.
We stopped them this time, at great cost. Clearly, the Nakul and their leader, this envoy, are willing to do anything to win this war, even commit genocide. It's unfortunate that Chulak didn't stand up to the Nakul sooner. It might have prevented this tragedy today.
Let's go ahead and take a neutronium-laced armor, collect that, and we are done with the mission. Simple as that. So that's one more down for the yesterday's war. Next, we're going to do a mission called Vorgon Conclusions. So we'll talk about that when we do that one. But thank you for watching this episode, and stay tuned for the next one. Check out Twitter at Brent_Justice for updates. You can follow me there. Also, check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/Brent Justice. This helps support the channel and also allows me to publish more and more videos.